Frack on. Welcome to the episode of Frack the Canon. I am joined by the coolest motherfuckers around. How are you doing, Miss Kinney? Miss Bennett? Mrs. Bennett? What
Either
is
way.
that? Okay. How are you doing, sir? I'm glad you're here. Um, Thank you for joining me. We'll do a little. We haven't done a review of a show. It's been trailer reacts. I'm like, we haven't done an actual episode in a minute.
Well, I haven't either because since I have a child, I never watch TV anymore. So
I work so much, I don't have time to go to watch TV either. I'm at work, so it's easier to watch Netflix and Paramount Plus and stuff like that than on demand on my lunch or whatever. But yeah.
yeah.
Alrighty, which
But
one are we doing? Go ahead, sorry.
well, I got COVID and so I was down and out for a few days. So I caught up on a bunch of movies. So this is the COVID cram, I guess, maybe.
A silver lining and everything.
Yeah. Well, no, there was no silver lining in my COVID.
You know what? Knock on wood, I've yet to have gotten COVID. Knock on whatever.
You're lucky. Get the Paxlovid.
I've got my fourth booster.
I mean, I got my booster too, but didn't keep it from me anyway. But yeah, why don't we do the first movie, because Transformers. The
Boomers.
first one I watched was Transformers: Rise of the Beasts.
We are in the middle of a war.
We have one last hope. Maximals, this is about the fate of all living things.
We're not gonna win this one.
But we have a chance. Transformers, Rise of the Beasts.
So, what did you think about that? Did you watch a Beast Wars as a kid?
No, I did not.
So I did. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
But like I have such a soft spot for the Transformers. Like they're such trash movies, but I enjoy them so much.
I'll say this about I was never a Transformers kid as a fan. As I was never a Transformers fan growing up as a kid. I liked, for some reason, I really, really got into Beast Wars. Like I love Beast Wars. I'm like, okay, cool. So when the first Transformers movie came out, the first Michael Bay one, 2007, I fell in love. And then I would try to go back. I'm like, this is not. I'm like, no, it's not for me. I like the movies, the cartoons. And then I saw the other movies. I'm like, nah, this is trash. This is like, these are really, really bad movies. And I like Bumblebee. I'm like, Bumblebee was like I think it's, in my personal opinion, it's Bumblebee and then the first Transformers movie are in greatness. This movie, I'm like, all right, Rise of the Beast Wars, the Maximals. I know those guys. I do care about these people. All right, let's go watch it. Your thoughts, Mrs. Miss Kinney?
Well, again, like in my COVID fever adult brain, it's fun. It's a popcorn movie. Like I wasn't expecting much. I actually expected it to be kind of bad. But I really like the lady in it, the archaeologist lady, like the one that was figuring out all the clues and stuff. But I just thought the robots always look cool. The people were funny. I think it had a lot of heart too. Like the story of the characters. I really like the characters in it. What I don't know. What do you think?
Like I was excited for this movie, but after watching the movie, I'm like, there's a lot of Autobots and not enough Maximals in this movie. I don't like this. I'm like, so here's the thing. I knew enough about them. Like, the Maximals are from the future, and they travel back in time. So I'm like, they never touched on that stuff too. I'm like, how? Like, only because, like, Optimal Primus or Optimal is it Optimal Prime? Optimal Prime tells us to Optimus Prime. Try saying that 10 times. He's like,
and our leader, Optimus Primal.
Optimus Primal? Named after you, the legendary warrior of Cybertron. It's an honor.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. They were from the future who somehow they came back in time, and when they arrived, they find the Gen 1 Transformers in the arc. I'm like, I knew this. I'm like, but I'm like, what is this? Like, this is how the robots were cool. I just wish we would have seen I was confused by why they look metallic. I'm like, because in the cartoon, I think they were supposed to be like the cartoons, the 3D show. I thought they were supposed to be like actual like fur or whatever. That's what I got. But I'm like, here they're metal. I'm like, and their eyes are not animal like the lights. I'm like, okay, I don't get it, but I had fun. It was a fun movie. I like I like the human. I like the. I think it's Puerto Rican. The Q tries to get the job.
Yeah, he was
Uh,
in the Heights.
yes, him.
Yeah, I was like watching him like, where is he from? And then I was like, oh, he can sing.
I found that funny. I love because you know me, Sarah. I'm a Power Rangers fan. Oh, don't keep rocking the Power Ranger shirt. So I like him just for that. And the thing, I love that take place in the '90s. I'm like, yes. How did you feel about that?
Well, that's okay. That's like the only thing that bugged me, but it's not because of like the 90s, it's because of Michael Bay. Like, so in the first Transformers movie with Shia LaBeouf,
Uh-huh.
you see the Transformers landing on Earth, right? Like there's
Right.
a whole scene where they land. And I was like, this takes place before them, like they're already here, stranded. So like, I mean, not that Michael Bay ever cares about continuity or geography, but like that really bugs me because it's such a
So
big thing.
so Bumblebee. So from what I understand, Bumblebee is like a retcon. They're like soft reboot. Like, oh yeah, this is where it started. It started in the '80s. So they were. That's why it took
Yeah,
me after
but
Bumblebee.
it throws me off because like I still like those are still part of my Transformers journey because I mean I've seen some of the original animated, like I think I had seen like the first two episodes of the animated original cartoon, but that's not what like my Transformers experience was. It started with that Shia LaBeouf movie.
Same, same. But yeah, no, it's alternate timelines or whatever. But yeah, so no, I guess those movies are its own continuity. They are in the Michael Bay Prime line. This is now the whoever Prime timeline. Because yeah, I did know that. I did remember reading that this is a soft reboot. Like yeah, we're starting now in the '80s, like in the cartoons. Um, but I love the music. I'm like, dude, like I miss like taking me back to the '90s. Like I miss being a kid. I miss not having to pay bills and work.
I don't think that's related to the 90s. That's just you were a kid.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I do miss it. I feel but anywho, I feel the '90s was the height of our as a race, as a human race. That was a height of human ingenuity. Um, I like it. I love that. I love the music. I love they throw in Biggie. Um, but I feel that Bumblebee had a lot more heart than this one. I feel I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, well, that was much more of a personal story, and this is more like an epic like adventure. I also want to say that I don't really like that the only female Autobot is like a motorcycle. Like I feel
I
like they need to have a little more diversity in the female robots. I would like that, but um that's just me nitpicking.
I just remember thinking, I'm like, why does a robot have boobs? I'm like, why
Yeah,
do
it's odd. It's odd. Why can't she be a car
because I
and
think
have more of her?
I think she needs a motorcycle in the cartoons and in the comic. I think I don't know. But I just remember watching it too. I'm like, why do robots have male and female parts? Like why? But what I'm like, whatever. But here's the thing, not to throw it down, but yes, more if we're gonna have genders and binary robots or whatever it's called now, yeah, more of that. More women
Yeah.
robots.
Like they don't even have to look female. Like they have to have like a female voice is like kind of where I'm drawing that at.
Hmm. Yeah, no, it was like I just felt yeah, I remember we're talking about how you're saying this is more of an adventure. I remember feeling that too in the theaters because I did see in the theaters. I'm like, all right, this was fun. Like it was fine, but like I felt like Bumblebee got to me in the heart a lot more. This
Mhm.
was mind numbing fun. Like I was
Yeah.
surprised how much I enjoyed Peter Davis as Mirage. I'm like, this is really fun. This is really cool. I'm like, all right, Peter
Mirage
Davis,
was
or
so funny.
is it Peter or Pete Davis, or does it matter?
I don't know. Yeah.
But that guy, I enjoyed
Yeah.
him as Mirage. Yeah, I'm like, okay, it's cool. I thought Mirage was a female robot too. I'm like, oh, for some reason I thought Mirage. Oh, I know why I thought of Mirage as never mind. Nope. Um, you know, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. I wouldn't go into it thinking that it's gonna be amazing. Oscar-winning movie, but like I would go in it, as I said, it's like a popcorn movie, sit there, enjoy it, take it as it is, and it was fun. It was really fun.
My favorite moment in the whole show, being a Latino, being a Mexican American, my favorite thing is when they go to Peru and the guy from the house is like, "Hey, dude, hermano," and he talks to him in Spanish. He goes like, "That's racist." I'm like, oh, like dude, that is so funny.
Where he's
I,
like,
I
you're an alien robot. How is that racist?
it was so funny. I liked it a lot.
Mhm. But the
Final
whole
comment, final
movie
thought.
had
Good.
moments like that. Like there
Yes.
was all these little funny things. Like the guy called his brother what, Knuckles?
Yeah, because he was Sonic,
Yeah.
right? Because
Because that was big in the 90s, right? Like, yeah. It
oh
was
my god, yeah. That's why I'm like, I remember. Yes, I remember all that stuff. Um, yeah, I like it a lot. Final comments, final thoughts.
I just, if you're a Transformers fan, I give it a thumbs up. Are we doing, I don't know, I just made up my own rating system.
Yes, I like it. Thumbs up. I'll give it 2 thumbs up. Two.
Yeah.
5 out of 5 stars. I'll give it 3.5.
Oh gosh, we're doing stars. I'll give it 4 stars out of 5.
Yeah, 3.5, 4 stars. Just kind of around the same ballpark.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll give it
I
three and
just,
a half.
again, like it's not an Oscar winning movie. Like,
No, it's Transformers. It's not the cure for
yeah.
cancer. Like it's just like it's not a Schindler's List. It's yeah.
Mhm.
Um. All right, Sarah. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you same bracket time, same bracket channel. Frack off.